this week we are in Las Vegas at the Las Vegas Speedway driving the 2020 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500. We've taken it on the track, we've taken it on the street. Let's see how it did. The GT500 will come equipped with a 5.2-liter V8 engine. It'll deliver 760 horsepower and 625 pound-feet of torque. Top speed is going to be 180 miles per hour. Now, you enthusiasts might want to sit down for this part because there is no manual transmission. The only transmission available on the GT500 is going to be a 7-speed automatic, but at least it's a dual-clutch transmission. Now, in terms of performance, Ford has done a lot of things to this car to make it go faster and stop faster. So first, you're looking at 25% more thermal energy absorption. You're also looking at 16.53-inch rotors, and you're looking at larger Brembo brake calipers. And that dual clutch transmission that I was talking about earlier, it makes shifts in as fast as 80 milliseconds. So what does that mean? You want to know how fast it goes? It goes from 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds, and it'll do a quarter-mile sprint in 10.7 seconds. Now, obviously, the GT500 is meant to be a very performance-oriented vehicle, and there's even an option to delete the rear seat. It also has things like line lock, an accelerometer, and launch control. But Ford doesn't want you to think that you can only take this vehicle to the racetrack. They want you to drive it, and they want you to enjoy it. So they've also included some up-level tech features as well, like navigation, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, blind spot monitoring, and a premium B&O audio system. So how much is this going to cost you? Well, the base price of the GT500 is going to be $72,900, and that includes a gas guzzler tax. So I'm not even going to bother to tell you what the fuel economy is on this vehicle because, frankly, let's face it, if you're buying the GT500, you probably don't really care. Just know you're going to pay a tax for it. There are a couple of one-off features that you can add as options to the GT500, but there are primarily 3 packages available. You're looking at the carbon fiber package, which is $18,500, the technology package, which is $3,000, and the handling package, which is $1,500. If you wanted to go all in, add all the packages and options, you're probably looking at about $95,000. I've now spent several hours behind the wheel and in the passenger seat of this car. I've been on the racetrack, I've been on public streets, and I have to say the GT500 is really comfortable. I had a decent driving position and had really good visibility out all of the windows, but I do have to issue a warning to petite drivers like me. You sit really close to the steering wheel, and the side bolsters on the Recaro seats are a little bit unwieldy. However, if you're an average-sized adult, which most people are, you probably won't have a problem. I really like the fast acceleration on the GT500. When merging with highway traffic, we got up to a not quite legal speed, faster than we realized, and had to back it down as soon as we came off of the on-ramp. Once we got on the racetrack, it was really easy to accelerate out of corners and hit about 120 to 130 miles per hour without really trying. This is a fast and fun vehicle, but it's also really comfortable and quiet. Like I said, we took this out on public streets, and so not everything was perfectly paved, and this doesn't give you the teeth-clattering, really stiff suspension that you could get in some other sports cars. It's comfortable, it's smooth, and it's actually surprisingly quiet. I was able to talk to my drive partner without having to shout over the engine noise. However, you flip on that sport exhaust and you floor it, and that sound is absolute music to your ears. So while you're probably not going to haul around people in the back seat, you may as well go for that back seat delete option. This is a great car for you and your front passenger, and it's smooth, it's fast, it's fun, it's comfortable, and if you've got $72,000 to spend, I say start looking here. Now, Carroll Shelby always said that his favorite Shelby Cobra vehicle was always the next one. And I truly have to believe that this one right here would have to be his favorite one of all time. With 760 horsepower and a 0 to 60 mile per hour time of 3.3 seconds, it is fast and fun, but it's also really comfortable to drive. This is the perfect blend of sporty and comfortable, and I think that Ford has knocked it out of the park with this excellent Mustang. This week, we are in Las Vegas at the Las Vegas Speedway driving the Mustang GT500. Sorry, I'm like distracted.
It's okay. Give yourself a step just a little that way, Joe. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Sorry, go back a little more. Right there, good. I'm waiting on that wind, too.
The only transmission of... Bleh. And that dual clutch transmission that I mentioned earlier, shifts are done as fast as 80 milliseconds? Yes, 80 milliseconds. Now obviously, the GT500 is meant to be a very performance-oriented vehicle. There's even an option to delete the second seat. Second seat. Okay. Ooh, maybe the wind is dying down.
Yep.
Let me try one more.
Sure.